Hey there, Broncos country. You probably don't know what's happening behind the scenes at Mile High Stadium right this very moment, and that's exactly why the entire NFL is scared of the Denver Broncos. While everyone still doubts us, while analysts continue putting us as underdogs, while the Patriots and Chiefs think they're going to run right over us, there's a secret being built in the Colorado mountains that's going to blow up in everyone's face. I've been a Broncos fan for decades. I saw Elway's glory. I saw Manning's magic. I went through the Russell Wilson hell. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why this 2024 team is different from anything we've ever seen. The most brutal defense in the league, a rookie quarterback breaking records that not even Peyton broke, and a coach who knows exactly how to turn doubts into championships. And pay attention, because the detail I'm going to tell you at the end of this video about Bo Nix and Sean Payton goes against everything you've heard about the Broncos this year, and it will completely change how you see this team heading into the playoffs. Stick with me until the end, because this isn't hype, it's pure reality. Nobody believed, absolutely nobody. When the 2024 season started, ESPN analysts gave the Denver Broncos 6 wins at most. NFL Network put us last in the AFC West. The Chiefs were going to dominate again. The Chargers with Herbert were going to surprise. Even the damn Raiders had more hype than us. And you know why? Because Bo Nix was just another rookie quarterback doomed to fail. Because Sean Payton was outdated. Because our defense, even with Pat Surtain too, wasn't going to be able to stop the explosive offenses of the modern league. Lies. All lies. Check out the numbers that are leaving the NFL in shock. The Broncos finished 2024 with a 10-7 record, the first winning season since 2016, and the first playoff spot since the 2015 Super Bowl season. 10 wins, man. 10. After years of getting beat up, after the Russell Wilson era that cost us millions in zero results, after being a national joke, we're back. But it wasn't luck. It was construction. It was George Paton doing the grunt work that nobody saw. While other teams were burning money on overvalued free agents, Paton re-signed the right pieces, Zach Allen, John Franklin Myers, and most importantly ensured that Pat Surtain II and Nick Bonitto would be wearing orange and blue for years. And look, with $50 million in salary cap space for next season, we'll never have to mention Russell Wilson's name again. Let me tell you something. This Broncos defense isn't just good, it's historic. The Broncos allowed only 301 points in the season, 18.3 per game, the third best defense in the NFL. Third. And that's without Pat Surtain II for 3 straight games after the shoulder injury against the Cowboys. Nick Bonitto is on track to break the franchise sack record. The guy is a quarterback pressuring machine. When he comes on the blitz, there's no offensive line that can hold him. And the best part? He's still young, still improving. Imagine the monster he's going to be in 2 years, and it doesn't stop there. Zach Allen in the middle of the line destroying running schemes, P.J. Locke making tackles that look like car accidents, Riley Dixon with punts that flip field position. This defense doesn't just take you off the field. It demoralizes you, makes you question if you really know how to play football. According to league insiders who spoke off the record, offensive coordinators are having to completely rewrite game plans just to face the Broncos. It's the kind of respect we haven't had in years, the kind of fear teams felt in 2015 when the no-fly zone ruled the NFL. Bo Nix. Remember when everyone said he was too old, that he was a game manager at best, that Denver had wasted the 12th pick of the draft? Well, let me update you. Bo Nix set Broncos rookie records for passing touchdowns 29, completions 376, and passing yards 3,005 in 2024. 29 touchdowns, the second highest number by a rookie in NFL history, but the numbers don't tell the complete story. They don't tell how he led that insane comeback against the Giants on Demaryius Thomas Tribute Week. They don't tell how he stayed calm under pressure against the Chiefs in the Christmas game. They don't tell how he completed 26 of 29 passes with 321 yards and 4 touchdowns in the 38-0 victory over the Chiefs to clinch the playoff spot. Troy Franklin, Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims Jr., even Adam Trotman, Bo Nix spread the ball to everyone. He's not selfish, he's efficient. And you know what else? He played since Week 12 with fractures in his transverse process in his back. A rookie enduring pain every week and still breaking records, that's the kind of quarterback who wins Super Bowls. There was a moment this season when I knew that this team was different. It was in the game against the Falcons. Bo Nix had 307 yards and 4 passing touchdowns while completing almost 85% of his passes. But it wasn't just that. It was the way he did it. It was the confidence. It was the control. He became the first rookie quarterback in NFL history to complete over 80% of his passes while throwing for at least 4 touchdowns and 300 yards. In that moment, Kirk Cousins, a veteran with years of experience, looked lost on the other side of the field. The Broncos' defense completely dismantled him, and meanwhile, our rookie was playing like he had 10 years in the league. Or remember the game against the Chiefs in the final week, the game that decided everything? 38-0. 38-0 against the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Okay, Patrick Mahomes rested most of the game, but it doesn't matter. We destroyed them at their place. But it wasn't all roses, right? There were bad moments too. The loss to the Chargers hurt. The loss to the Bengals was frustrating. And of course, in the wild card round, the Broncos lost 7-31 to the Buffalo Bills. That crushing loss to the Bills was tough. Very tough. Josh Allen played like a Greek god, and our defense, for the first time all season, couldn't make the necessary adjustments. Bo Nix did everything he could. His only touchdown, a 43-yard pass to Troy Franklin, was the first rookie-to-rookie touchdown pass in NFL playoff history. But it wasn't enough. J.K. Dobbins' injury also hit hard. The guy was flying, making a difference in the running game, providing that balance every offense needs. Then comes the hip tackle against the Raiders, which the NFL continues to get wrong by not punishing, by the way, and he's out. Audric Estim and Jaleel McLaughlin had to step up, and while they did a decent job, it's not the same. And now, with Sean Payton leaving the door open for a possible Dobbins return, if we go far in the playoffs? Brother, imagine having J.K. back in a conference championship or, God willing, in the Super Bowl. Let me say something about Sean Payton that nobody's talking about. The guy is a tactical genius who was completely underestimated when he arrived in Denver. Everyone said, he's old, the game changed, he doesn't adapt anymore. Wrong again. Payton took a young roster, a rookie quarterback that many considered a risky bet, and built a system that maximizes each player's strengths. He didn't try to force Bo Nix to be Drew Brees. He let Bo be Bo, decisive, mobile, intelligent, efficient. And more importantly, Payton created a winning culture. That speech after the bye week about analyzing penalties, about improving operational aspects, about correcting silly mistakes, that's championship mentality. That's what separates good teams from great teams. Joe Lombardi, as offensive coordinator, also deserves credit. The guy designed plays that put our receivers in favorable situations. Courtland Sutton is finally being used right. Troy Franklin is developing rapidly. And Marvin Mims Jr.? That kid is pure speed and dynamism. On the defensive side, Vance Joseph is working miracles. The defense he's built doesn't just depend on individual talent, though we have plenty of that. It depends on discipline, execution, each player doing their job perfectly. That's why even without Pat Surtain for a few games, the defense remained dominant. Now comes the part that makes everyone nervous, the 2025 playoffs. With a 10-7 record, we got the spot. But everyone knows the real season starts now. Look at the numbers, 97% chance of making the playoffs. This isn't guesswork, it's pure mathematics. And when you analyze the schedule ahead, Packers, Commanders, Chiefs again, Chargers, Jaguars, you can see it's going to be a war. But war is exactly what this defense wants. They want teams that try to test them. They want confident quarterbacks who think they're going to complete passes. Because that's when this defense destroys. That's when Pat Surtain, too, steals the ball. That's when Nick Bonito appears out of nowhere and takes the quarterback out of the game. And Bo Nix? The kid only gets better each week. After averaging 5.7 yards per attempt and 5 passing touchdowns during his first 7 games, he jumped to 7.4 yards per attempt and 24 passing touchdowns in his last 10 games. You see the progression? That's the kind of learning curve that makes general managers wake up in the middle of the night smiling. I'll be honest, there are teams that worry me. The Bills are monsters. We already proved that in the wild card. Josh Allen in playoff mode is different. The Chiefs, even with the questionable officiating that always favors them, are always dangerous. And the Texans? That defense of theirs is the only one that comes close to ours in terms of brutality. But you know what I've learned watching sports my whole life? Hot team beats good team. And the Broncos are on fire. Think about it. We have the best defense in the conference. We have a quarterback who's not afraid of big moments. We have a coach who won a Super Bowl and knows exactly what needs to be done. We have a young roster hungry to prove everyone wrong. And most importantly, we have Broncos country. We have Mile High Stadium. We have that altitude that makes visiting teams run out of breath in the fourth quarter. We have decades of history, glory, winning tradition. The Steelers? Please? That defense of theirs got massacred by the Bears. The Jaguars? Inconsistent team that can't handle pressure. The Chargers? Justin Herbert is good, but he's never been able to win when it matters. And the Patriots, biggest fraud of the season, beat nobody relevant. Here's the secret I promised. Bo Nix isn't just a talented rookie. Bo Nix is the most mentally prepared quarterback to enter the league in recent years. Think about it. The guy played 61 games as a starter between Auburn and Oregon, the highest number in NCAA history for a quarterback. 61. He's seen everything. He faced the best college defenses. He played in packed stadiums with 100,000 people screaming against him. He led impossible comebacks. He lost devastating games. When he arrived in Denver, he wasn't some green kid scared of the NFL. He was a general ready to command an army. And Sean Payton saw that. Payton bet on that. And now everyone's seeing the results. There is a behind-the-scenes video where Payton is talking to Bo after the victory over the Chiefs, and he says, "You were born for this. You were born for this moment." And man, it's true. Every rep in practice, every adjustment in the locker room, every conversation with Joe Lombardi, all of this is molding not just a good quarterback, but a great quarterback. Cortland Sutton said in an interview that Bo has a rare quality. He never panics. Never. Could be down by 10 in the third quarter. Could be facing a diabolical blitz. Could have messed up the previous 2 plays. Doesn't matter. Bo stays calm, analyzes the defense, and executes. That mentality, that coolness under pressure, that's exactly what we need in the playoffs. Here we are. End of November 2024, Thanksgiving Day, and the Denver Broncos are one of the most feared teams in the AFC. Not because we have the most explosive offense. We know we have work to do there. Not because we're invincible. The loss to the Bills showed we're not. We're feared because we're complete. Because when you face the Broncos, you can't slip up in any aspect of the game. Our defense will destroy you if you hesitate. Our offense will punish you if you relax. Our special teams will flip field position if you mess up. And most importantly, we're feared because we have something many NFL teams don't have: identity. We know who we are. We're a physical, aggressive team that plays with passion and pride. We're a team that represents the Colorado Mountains, strong, unshakable, defiant. For you who follow this team every Sunday, who wear the orange and blue colors with pride, who scream at Mile High until you're hoarse, this is our moment. We spent years in the desert. We saw Russell Wilson cost us almost $250 million and win nothing. We saw wasted draft picks. We saw incompetent coaches. We saw the Chiefs dynasty consolidate while we sank. But no more. George Paton built a solid roster, young and full of potential. Sean Payton brought the winning mentality back. Bo Nix gave us hope that we finally have the franchise quarterback we've been looking for since Peyton Manning. And this defense made us proud again. So when you watch the next games, when you see Bo Nix in the pocket looking for Troy Franklin, when you see Nick Bonitto flying at the opposing quarterback, when you see Pat Surtain making an impossible interception, remember, we deserve this. We deserve to see our team competing at a high level. We deserve to believe in something great. And to the ESPN analysts, to the NFL Network commentators, to the Patriots fans calling us frauds, keep doubting. Please, keep saying we got lucky. Keep saying Bo Nix can't handle playoff pressure. Keep underestimating our defense. Because every doubt, every negative comment, every prediction that we'll lose, all of that is fuel. Sean Payton puts these things in the locker room. The players read them, and they use it as motivation. You think Pat Surtain didn't see when they said he's not the best cornerback in the league? You think Bo Nix forgot when they said he was too old, too slow, too weak? You think Nick Bonitto didn't hear when they said he'd never be an elite pass rusher? They all heard, they all remembered, and they'll all use it when the time comes. Let me tell you one last detail, something few people know. Sean Payton has a secret plan for the playoffs. I won't give all the details, I can't, but it involves using Bo Nix in a way nobody in the league is expecting. It involves unleashing our offense in ways we only showed in flashes during the regular season. Payton is known for saving special plays for the playoffs. He did it in New Orleans, he'll do it again here. And when you see a team that's already competitive get a tactical upgrade in the playoffs, that's when underdog champions are born. That bye-week conversation about adjustments, it wasn't just about penalties. It was about preparing the team for what's ahead. It was about ensuring that when we get to the playoffs, and we will get there, we'll be ready for anything. So I ask you, do you really think the Broncos are just another team in the playoffs? Do you really believe this historic defense is just going to disappear? Do you really think Bo Nix, after everything he's already proven, is going to freeze in the big moment? Or could it be that maybe, the Denver Broncos are exactly the kind of dangerous, young, hungry, and talented team that can make an impossible playoff run? Could it be that the NFL is about to discover that Colorado team everyone ignored is actually the nightmare they feared? Could 2024 be the year the orange and blue dynasty is reborn? I believe it is. And if you're part of Broncos country, if you bleed orange and blue, if you remember Elway and Manning's glory and want to see it again, you should believe too. Because this team is special, because this moment is unique, because after years of suffering, disappointment, frustration, we finally have something real. We finally have hope. We finally have a team that can compete with anyone. And finally, the Denver Broncos are back. So tell me, are you in or are you out? Are you going to believe in this team or are you going to stay with the haters? Are you going to wear your Broncos jersey with pride or are you going to doubt? Subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications because the next few months are going to be historic. We're going to cover every game, every play, every moment of this incredible journey. And when the Broncos lift the Lombardi Trophy, because it will happen, you'll want to say you were here from the beginning. Leave in the comments. What's your score prediction for the next game? Who do you think will be the defensive MVP in the playoffs? And what moment of the season made you believe in this team? Share this video with every Broncos fan you know. Let's spread the message. The Broncos are back, and the NFL should be scared. Broncos country, let's ride.